A very good Friday afternoon to you, and welcome to the Fixed Wing Guide channel with me, Stuart Lomas. I hope I find you well. A bit of a nothing day here in Manchester today. Very close, very warm, but grey skies, dreadful, downtrodden kind of miserable day, you know. Anyway, by the by. A couple of things I want to talk about today, but the first one was a very unexpected trip into Manchester. Yes, I managed to escape to the big city today. My love of my life, my partner, had a job interview today, so her not knowing her way around, I took her into Manchester and dropped her off where she was having the interview. Now, knowing the interview was going to take an hour and a half, I thought, well, an unexpected treat for me. I shall go watch window shopping, which I did. So I hit a number of the posh jewellers here in Manchester, tried on a Portofino IWC chronograph with a Valjoux 7750 movement in it. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And whilst I was there, I also tried on the Tudor Heritage Advisor, which I have mentioned to Simon Crane that I would think would look spiffing on his wrist, and it looks spiffing on my wrist. So could I be looking at one of those when I purchase my special watch to commemorate my 55th birthday? Who knows? Who knows? But whilst I was there, I got catalogue shopping. We got the Panerai. We got the IWC 2014-2015 collection. Look at the width of that. The majority of the beginning of that's the history of IWC. And of course, Tudor. Brilliant. It looks like it's made out of carbon fibre. Look at that. Fantastic. Bedtime reading, chaps. Bedtime reading. So, there we go. An unexpected trip into the highlights of Manchester, having a look at different watches. A little bit guilt-ridden, however. Where a lot of the posh jewellers are, there's a square called St Anne's Square. And in there at the moment we have a homeless village full of tented individuals who basically have nowhere to live. I'm one of those guys that will buy The Big Issue here in the UK, which is a magazine which generates funding for the homeless here in Manchester and all major cities around the UK. So I will always give the guys $2.50 or whatever it is for the magazine. But I do find it a little bit tasteless that a city that has an income of £10 billion every financial year generates the need and the concern for a homeless village in one of the most prestigious squares in Manchester. Sort yourself out, Manchester. Come on. Anyway, enough about that. The main thrust of the video today, chaps and chapesses, if any of you are out there are ladies, what I want to talk about today, which was actually brought to the fore whilst I was in the jewellers in Manchester, was celebrity ambassadors for watch brands. Longines have got Kate Winslet, and that ugly bloke, you know, what's his name? George Clooney, that's the fella. Omega. Leonardo DiCaprio is he Tag? Is he Tag or is he Breitling? Can't remember. Your woman, Tom Cruise's ex-wife. What's Tom Cruise's ex-wife called, sweetie?
Can't remember.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Never mind. Anyway, it'll come back to me. I'll let my subconscious work on that. She is the ladies' Omega ambassador. So, I know for a fact that George Clooney is paid $3 million a year by Omega. Now, two questions here. It is obvious to me that Omega or any large company would not pay a celebrity a large amount of money if they didn't think it was worth it, that they were going to get a return on it. So obviously from their point of view, they must consider it's a worthwhile investment. So my question to them would be, why do it? Because if people like us, who, I know there are Omega guys out there, specifically Omega guys, but there are guys out there who will own an Omega as part of your collection, would we buy them anyway? So is it a wise investment from Omega? And secondly, the question to us, to all our little merry band of collectors, what is our opinion of celebrity endorsers, the ambassadors out there who go to all these highfalutin dinner parties? There was one on YouTube, George Clooney, an Omega one in Singapore or Shanghai or somewhere like that. I dread to think what the cost of a ticket would be to something like this, but hundreds of people there. There must have been, I don't know, 25, 30 tables there with 10 per table perhaps. George Clooney was the main speaker, and
Katie Holmes, by the way.
No, not Katie Holmes.
No?
No.
Not the other one.
The actress, the other one.
Not the other one.
Anyway, sorry about that. We're still trying to remember who Tom Cruise's first wife was. Can't remember. That just goes to show how much into celebrity I am. I don't...
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman! That's the fella. Nicole Kidman. The girl who said when she's separated from Tom Cruise, and I quote, "Thank God I can start to wear heels again." Tom's a little bit of a short ass. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the question is, guys and ladies, what do we think about celebrities, ambassadors to big brands? You know, obviously we're more concerned about watches, but celebrities who tag themselves onto anything. I see that Virgin have employed Usain Bolt. Don't like the guy personally, but there you go. Does it make any difference to us? Are we more likely to buy a watch because George Clooney's paid a lot of money to wear it, or Leonardo DiCaprio's paid a lot of money to wear it, or Nicole Kidman is paid a lot of money to wear it? Does it make any difference to us? And it makes absolutely never no mind to me. Just because I wear an Omega, and because I will certainly consider buying another Omega, is not because George Clooney wears one. It just isn't. So let me know what you think. It's one of those things that kind of troubles me to a certain extent. Is it that we as consumers are so sucked in by celebrity that the companies said, yeah, right, not a problem at all, we will align ourselves with the most famous celebrities we can think of, who are not doing anything else for anybody else at this point in time, because that will sell our product. Is that why it is that we are so shallow as a species, that we're suckered in by celebrity? I can understand that there will be a small percentage of people who are, but all of us, or a large percentage of us, really? We all know that watch companies, certainly the big Swiss ones, have got more money than sense. We know that. So they can afford to pay these exorbitant amounts of money just to get somebody to put a particular item of, for want of a better phrase, jewellery on your wrist. So they must consider us sheep that will troll along quite happily in the wake of Mr. Clooney or Mr. DiCaprio and buy the products that they are shown to be wearing at photo calls. So let me know what you think about this, and tell me, by all means, if it's important to you. And so that's fine. Let me know, and that's perfectly fine. If you feel it's important and lends some kudos to a particular brand, then fine, not a problem at all. I tend to guess there's going to be more of you out there kind of on my side, which is, you know, I don't give a country curse about Mr. Clooney wearing an Omega, to be perfectly honest. I actually don't give a hoot that Omega was the first watch on the moon. It makes never no mind to me, you know. So let me know what you think. As always, you know, I would love to see your video replies. That would be great. Other than that, as always, drop your notes down below. Would love to read them, enjoy reading them greatly. I will reply to everyone. Any other nonsense that you want to throw my way, if there's anything that you want me to put my spin on, down below as always. And for this one, I think that's it. There is more to come, maybe not today, possibly tomorrow. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.